Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, 4G. Are we in the house tonight? Are we in the house tonight, 4G members? Come out. Come out. I'm sure you have rested for today after church. Let's come out. Hello, everyone. I'm Queen Olabisi Samuel. If you're in the house, let me see your comment. Let me see you like. Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the show. Yes, good evening. Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Queen Joy, you're welcome to the show. How was your day? How are you doing today? Queen Alimat, thanks for joining us on the show. Yes, thank you, everyone, for joining us. My darling sister, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. I can see people trooping in. Please share to our members that Sunday Melody has started already. Let's share. Today is a special day. Today is Mother's Day in, I think, the US or so. So Mother's Day has been celebrated how many times now? I think this is the fourth one. Oh my goodness! Happy Sunday, Queen Yusuf. Thanks for joining us on the show. Please share. Please press the share button. Let's share so our members can come online. Please share. Aha. Thank you for coming on the show. My name is Queen Olabisi Samuel. This is Sunday Melody. Yes, how was your day? How's your Sunday going? Right here in Lagos, Yanokwaja to be precise. It was raining cats and dogs, but it has stopped now. So we're open to have a cool night so everybody can sleep well. Yes, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Queen Olabisi Samuel on the line. Yes, we are live. This is Sunday Melody and this is 4G. Yes. If you're online, let me see your comments. Let me see your likes. Let me see, you can share. You can assist us by sending us stars. It helps us in helping more people across the world. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's topic is going to be an interesting one. Yes, a very, very interesting topic that we all need to better our lives, wherever we are at work, on our personal lives. Yeah, if you're a leader in church, if you're a leader in any field, you need today's topic more than ever. Happy Mother's Day to every beautiful, real mother out there. Somebody said there's no bad mother. There are bad mothers, but we are not in 4G kingdom. Because we have a good example, our queen mother. Yes, she has set the ball rolling. See, the bar is so high. Sometimes I wonder, if you say you want to meet queen mother, you're joking. She's a standard on her own. Yes, happy Mother's Day to our beautiful queens in the house. Yes, share the love button. You can share the button. Yes, so she's a wonderful person. Thank you. Yes, you're a good mother. Yes. I love that. Hallelujah. We'll eat the fruit of our labors in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much, Queen Omolara, because they are bad mothers. Let's just not deceive ourselves. But we are not bad mothers here. We are good, beautiful, hard-working mothers on 4G's community. Good evening once again. My name is Olabisi Samuel. Yeah. Yes. And today is going to be an interesting day. Yes. You can help me by touching the share button. Yes. Hallelujah. Amen. We'll eat the fruit of our labor. Queen Beauty in the house, in the building. How are you today, Queen Beauty? Hope you have a splendid day. Sunday. Yes. Today's topic is going to be a very, very interesting one. Hallelujah. Amen. It's going to be interesting. Today we're going to be talking about something that is needed in our lives, in our personal lives, in our sphere of contact. Yes, we're going to be talking about something that will help us move forward in our lives. And the topic is interpersonal versus intrapersonal. So if you have a pen and a paper, on a jotter. You need to get it now so you can sit down and write something down. Some people can remember by writing, some remember by listening, some remember by watching. But whatever, level you are, just get something, and make sure you get something today. Today's topic is interpersonal and intrapersonal keys to communication. Keys to communication. We need to know how to communicate. Most of us don't know how to communicate. All we do is talk, 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 talk. We are not listening. Even when you think you are listening, somebody is talking, you already have what you want to say in your mind. That person is just saying whatever he or she likes. Once that person finish, it is what is on your mind that you will not pour out because you are not listening. We like listening skills, not just in this part of the world. As humans, that's what we are. We lack listening skills. So, like, I'm going to dive in right now, but I want you to do me a favor by touching the share button. Yes, number one, give us stars. It will help us in helping more of humanity. Give us stars. Show us some love by pressing the share button and giving us stars. All right, so now let's dig in. Topic: interpersonal versus intrapersonal skills to communication. Let's start. Let's break it up into two. We have interpersonal and we have intrapersonal. Keys to what? Communication. Yes. Now, what is interpersonal keys to communication? What do you mean by interpersonal? Yes. Interpersonal is talking about your relationship with others. Relationship with, others in a group. It helps you to collaborate, work with others. It helps you to collaborate and work with others. It's talking about your interaction with other people, either one-on-one or in a group. How do you interact with people, either one-on-one or in a group? That's interpersonal. It is inter. That's sitting. It can be online, like what we are doing right now. We're having one right now. I'm talking and you are listening, probably jotting down, probably catching some things. That is interpersonal. We are talking one-on-one, or we can be talking to the person on the phone. You can be watching the video like you're doing right now. What we're having now is an interpersonal communications skills. Then the other part talk about the intrapersonal. Yes. Before I move on, I need you to share. You are not sharing. No, you are not sharing. This is Sunday Melody live on 4G network, 4G community, 4G to the world. So we need to let everybody know that we are here and we are right online. So share, 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 share. Yes, keep on sharing. Don't stop sharing. Help us by getting us pressing the star button, so we can help more of humanity. Don't stop sharing. Thank you so much, Queen Adeyemi. Thank you for your support always. You are loved. Happy Mother's Day to you, my darling. All right. Now the other part talk about intrapersonal. When you say intra, this one you are talking about yourself. Is inside you. You are talking about you. Who are you as a person? And the skills help you to recognize your own strengths and weakness. Hello, Queen Paula Foluke Ajibike. Oh, love you, sister. Thanks for joining us on 4G Network Sunday Melody. Yes. Don't stop sharing. Don't stop liking. Show me some love. Yes, we are here live at 4G community. Now let's talk about the intrapersonal. Like I said, it helps you to recognize your strengths and your weakness. How do you recognize your strength and your weakness? Yes, thank you so much. Have you subscribed to 4G Community Impact? Follow us on 4G Community Impact. Go right now and subscribe. Yes, go. You're helping us by subscribing. Thank you so much. Yes, where are all our members? Please share to our members. Let us know that 4D Sunday Melody is live and it's happening right now. Don't miss out on this aspect of 4G community impact program. All right, so let's move on. Intrapersonal, that's where we are right now. Both interpersonal and intrapersonal, they're both related. They are not separated from one another. You can how will I put it? If you want to move up the ladder in whatever space of development that you have in your life, you must have both skills. You must have both skills. If you don't have both skills, one of them will pull you down. All right. One of them will what? He said interpersonal. Okay, I didn't get that. One of them will pull you. So you need to have both skills. You need to own both skills. You need to work on both skills so you can move up. What any leader you are, either in church, at work, in your own personal life. So now let's move on. Yes, I said interpersonal. Interpersonal is between people, one-on-one groups, while intra is inside a person or a group. You yourself, that's what you need to work on. Both are important in their own way for success. They are both important. One is not less important than the other, but one can be more. Then you now work on the other. Intrapersonal keys to communication sometimes it will show you your strength and your weakness. It will show you your strength and your weakness. It's something that you yourself have to deal with on your own. So now let's start with why you need this skills. The first one, interpersonal. How do you interact with people in a group and in a social gathering? How do you interact? That is what that one, the interpersonal is talking about. How do you interact with people in a group, in a social gathering? Most people don't know how to interact. Like I said, they cannot communicate. It's either they are loud. I'm a teacher in school, and most times my students, when they are talking, they are always shouting. And one of my words, I will tell them, "Hello, please, room voice, room voice." And one of them came to me and said, "Miss Samuel, I don't understand. What do you mean by room voice?" I said, you are talking to somebody in front of you and making so much noise. That is not how to communicate. You must learn to speak. That person is not deaf, can hear you. Why don't you just come down to that person's level and speak normal? You're just, making noise and, shouting. And she was like, "I'm not shouting. I'm just, no, you're not communicating." Most people don't know how to communicate. Is that they're shouting, trying to shout down somebody, or trying to be loud so that they can be heard. Now, if you want to have a perfect interpersonal skills, you need to work on your intrapersonal skills. Now, your interpersonal skills talk about you, yourself, your strength and your weakness. First, you must learn to work on your weakness. Don't say, "This is the way I am. This is the way I am. Oh. I cannot change." You can't say that. No. In my family, this is where we are in my family. No. You can't. If you know that this is where my strength is. No, I'm a good listener. No, I did this. I'm a good dancer. I cannot work in. No. You can't do that. You're not going to help yourself by doing that. You just remain stagnant in one position. I don't want to remain stagnant too. In church, they call me the talented woman because not that everywhere, and I enjoy it. It's not something that I'm forced into. Somebody will say, "No, everybody cannot be like that." But I went for a competition yesterday, and they told us that the human brain has more than 100 billion nerve cells, and we don't use 1%. Some of us don't even use 1%. That's to tell you that there are potentials inside of us that most of us are not using. Imagine that popular saying by Mike Moron that said that a lot of graveyards are full of potentials. People die without even using it. So don't keep on beating down on yourself and saying, "I cannot do it. I can't do that. And this, I can't. I can remove the "I can't" from your language. You can do anything you set your mind to. Anything. It's not about me being a Christian or you being a Muslim now. It's about you believing in yourself, knowing what you can do, how far you can go in your life. Don't limit yourself. Never limit yourself. When I first got a job as a teacher, I didn't plan on teaching. My writing on the board was terrible. It's a secret, so don't tell anybody. Terrible handwriting. My handwriting was terrible on the board. Do you understand? My boss will come. I'm shouting, "Mrs. Samuel, why are you writing like this?" I got tired of the harassment. So I just had to download handwriting skills, Nelson handwriting skills on the internet. I got myself a handwriting pad because that was my weakness at that moment. Do you understand? I could do any other thing. I could organize programs. I was made chairman of programs. I was made to be in charge of things. But that handwriting was my down part. So I needed to work on it. So I got an handwriting exercise book, downloaded handwriting on internet, and I started learning on my own how to write, because my right A is curve. How to write B from ABC to Z. I learned the small caps and the big caps. That's what I learned. Recently somebody came to my class and saw me writing. Said, Miss Sammy, you're not the one I wrote this. I'm the one. My boss came. Who wrote on the board? I said, I'm the one. Wow. And at our last meeting, she just had to tell people that, please, let's put our hands together for Mrs. Samuel. Because her handwriting is one of the best now in the school. And it was terrible before. Now her handwriting is one of the best in the school. Because I worked on myself. Don't say this is my weakness. My father had a bad handwriting. Because of that, me too, I have a bad. My father is this. My mother does not know how to talk. I took after my mother. No, be better than your mother. Be better than your father. Move higher. Be better than your mother. Be better than your father. Don't put yourself down. That's what we do all the time. We put ourselves down, believing that we can be nobody. While we can be more. We have potentials inside of us. What am I talking about? I'm talking about intrapersonal skills. Don't limit yourself. Don't say this is what I am. This is what I can do. This level I can go to. It's a lie. You can do much more than you imagine. You can go places. You can do much more than you know. I have a sister-in-law that went back to school at 50 to read law. To read law, I'm telling you. I can't count the number of exams I've done this year. Last year too. With my workload, my children, family, church. In church, I could dance, I could sing, I could, do drama, because I stopped looking down on myself. I'm also a teenager's teacher. So work on yourself. Work on yourself. I can do all things. I know who I am. I'm going places. I'm unstoppable. Tell yourself word. If you have to paste it on your word, on your wall, in your room, speak to yourself. Right now, I'm talking about the intrapersonal skills. I hope you know that. Speak to yourself. And look at me. Just wait to me if you can hear what I'm saying. Since I don't want to be like I'm talking to myself or something. So just give me a wave if you can hear me loud and clear. Give me a wave if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me loud and clear, just indicate on the comment section that yes, I can hear you. All right. Thank you so much. So please don't look down on yourself. Don't believe that you cannot do anything. You cannot go far. Wake up in the morning and communicate to yourself. Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. Say, I can do this. They give you something at work or in school or maybe in church or whatever you are. Don't say, I cannot do this one though. We have people like that. I cannot do this one though. I can't do this. I'm in a choir in church. And I noticed something about the choir. Once they bring a song, everybody refuses to learn. So because I'm the lead soloist in the choir, it falls on me most of the time to just take up the song, because they give you a song, you cannot learn it. I have to learn it because I'm lead soloist. And what I do is that I sing the song. I become popular. And before you know it, there was a group, a gathering. There was a meeting on my head that am I the only person that will sing in church? And somebody actually said it. No, now we said this is what we discussed. They came out openly to say, is it only Sister Bisi that is in church? Is it only Sister Samuel that is in church? My boss had to tell her, do you know how to tell them? Do you know that she covers up for you people all the time? That day I was almost in tears. She covers up for you people all the time. Most times you guys don't even know what you are doing. I will send you song, you will not learn. My husband knows me. I wake up in the middle of the night, I will learn the song. I will make sure that I sing it better than the person that is singing, because I want to do it better. I don't want to look like I'm a copyright. I'm not fake. I will twist it. I'll do it in my own way, and it will come out well. Determination in oneself. Work on your interpersonal skills. Don't limit yourself and believing that you cannot do anything. You can do anything. Anything. That's what I tell my children. My daughter, she can draw. She can build house. She can do computer work. She does design birthday. My sister-in-law was 50 last year. She's the one that did the birthday. One that was 40 card. One that was 40. She did the birthday Ivy, and she's going to be 15 by June. Because I told her you can be anything you want to be. Anything depend on you. Just be focused. Now it is okay to be stronger in one, but please work on both. Don't say this. I have a social skill. I don't have a clinical skill. Work on both. Work on both. Okay. Now there's going to be a quiz. Okay. All right. What is the most point on Queen Mother's Day's post today? This is a quiz for you guys. Yes, are we together? Ladies and gentlemen, are you in the house? This is a quiz for you guys. What is the most points on Queen Mother's Day's posting today? If you Queen Mother posted something for us today, and I want to get like some people to tell me what was the most points on Queen Mother's post today. What was the point that you got from Queen Mother's post today? You can send the answers right now in the comment section below. Tell us what was the point you got from Queen Mother's post today. All right. Once again, happy Mother's Day to every queen in the house. Shout out to our Queen Mother. Happy Mother's Day, Queen Omoti. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day, Queen. Beautiful mother that you are. God bless you for us. Yes, you keep getting beautiful every day because you have a beautiful heart. So there's no way you not get beautiful. All right. So now let's move on. Now, for your interpersonal skills, that's where you learn, where you can do exchange of ideas with people. What do I mean by exchange of ideas with people? If you are in a social gathering or you are in a meeting and they are saying something, that's where you learn information, you gather information. Now, if you don't have a skill for that, you just keep quiet while others are talking because you are scared that if you are known or be heard, the people will shut you down. They are not working on your interpersonal skills. They're going to be laid down. That's why I said both are important. One can be stronger than than the other, but you need to work on both. All right, Queen Sunday Olu Toke. I can't see your name very well. Yes. You're talking about your mom. That's beautiful. She has been through thick and thin, all through. She has watched make way, my painful sounds and my heart within. All right. God bless your mother. Happy Mother's Day to her. Hugs and kisses to her. All right. Now let's move on. Now, interpersonal skills, I'm talking about your ideas and information between two or more people. Your face-to-face interaction, your online interaction, your written forms as well. How do you interact with people face-to-face? Most people are bad with that. They don't know how to interact with people face-to-face. They don't. Once they see others, they clam up. They just keep quiet. They don't know how to, express themselves. They believe that I don't know how to talk. But if you don't know how to talk, you remain at the same at one level for the rest of your life. I don't want to do that. I'm learning every day. Don't forget our quiz for tonight is the topic. What was the most important point on Queen Mother's post today? What was the most important point on Queen Mother's post today? Please, that's our quiz for tonight. Yes, I'm not going to tell you what will happen. Just get that point down and tell us what was the most important point on Queen Mother's post today. I know she's posted today. I saw it today. What was the most important? I'm just trying to remember that post now. I love that post so much. It's showing us the stages of a woman's let me not say it. So you don't go and get expo. They'll say I'm giving you expo. Queen Oluwaseyi Roots, my lovely sister, she said the point I got is making a commitment. It's gone. Okay, all right. So Queen Roots, I got a bit of what you wrote. Don't worry. As you are sending the points, I'm getting it. We'll go back, do a recap. Very well commented on the quiz. All right, let's move on. Now, let me get you some points on how to interact with people. How to interact with people. I'm going to give you a few points, then we'll end the show. All right? I'm giving you a few points, then we'll end the show. How do you interact with people? Number one, communication skills. Get your communication skills right. Most of us don't know how to communicate. You want to do A, but you are doing B. Now, the person you are doing B to expected you to do A. Now, you did B. Instead of you to now explain yourself why you did B, you expected that person to know that, that you guys have lost yourself. When your boss is saying A and you are saying B, you have lost yourself. You are not communicating. And that's the point most of us are. We never get to communicate, even between spouse. Communication skills is, most marriages, communication skills is not there at all. It's not there at all. Because sometimes the wife will just come and the man is not just listening because he's not, you have lost the man. You did this, you did that. The man will say, when? I can't remember. So we need to work on our communication skills. How do we do that? Learn to know the other person. Don't judge the other person. Wait for the other person to finish talking. Don't jump in. That's what we do most of the time. Don't jump in. All right. Answer to our quiz is limited to just 5. And it's limited to this live. Sorry. Answer to our quiz is limited to this live. So if you are not on this point right now, on this Sando Melody, just forget it. Don't come and post it later. Maybe later after we have closed, you now start posting. Kojo, it's not going to work that way. If you are not here right now, if you don't write down your points right now, forget it. Don't come be disturbing Queen Mama on a DM on my own and telling me that I got it and this is what you're talking about. Kojo, I will not listen to you. So right now, say your point on Queen Mother's post. What was our major point? Send your answers now on this live. On this live, not on our DM. All right, let's move on. We're talking about communication skills right now. Work on your communication skills. Get to know the other person. Don't stop judging. That's just it. Stop judging. Don't judge. When somebody comes to you with something, don't just judge the person immediately you see the person and start thinking that this is the person. In your mind, you have already decided. Some people are like that. Once that somebody is telling them something, but they haven't decided, this is the way this person is. Don't judge like that. Put yourself in that person's shoe. Learn to put yourself in people's shoe. Don't just conclude that this is the way this person is. Don't conclude that this is the way. Or learn to listen. Very important. Learn to assess. Learn to associate yourself with somebody's feeling and emotion. Somebody's innermost feeling. Put yourself in their shoe. If I am here, most of the time, what I do right now is that I've learned over the years to listen more and to shut up. That's what we're not doing. We're not keeping quiet. We want to be heard. I listen more. You come to me with somebody's issue, I listen to you. And I'll tell you to your face, this is where you are wrong. This is where that person is wrong. Go back and meet that person and resolve it. I can't do anything to that person. Am I going to be the person? You guys are adults. They know me in my school where I work. If you come to me with somebody's issue, I'll tell you your where you are wrong. I'll share the blame. Then I'll tell you, go back and sort it out. Telling people about what that person has done, it's not going to help you. You just keep getting angry. And before you know, you start holding grudges. Before you know, resentment start coming in. Before you know, you start having bitterness. And let me tell you, if you hold grudges, you will not get anything from God. So what I tell people is that, number one, try to understand why that person is behaving that way. Try to understand. My boss knows me. If she does something that I don't like, I will send her a message, a long text. And if I'm the one that did something that, that she doesn't like, and she sent me a message, I don't reply. I will read that message and I dissect the message. Then when I know that this is where I'm wrong, I will not send her a long text. She knows me. With an apology, I'm so sorry, ma. It won't happen again next time, ma. All right? It won't happen again. That's what I do. So put yourself in people's shoes. Don't just jump the gun. Don't assume as the person is talking, you have already judged the person in your mind. Or somebody brings somebody's matter to you, and before you know, in your mind, you believe that that person was wrong. Instead of you, maybe getting to other side of the story, because there are always two sides to a coin. Do you understand? There are two sides to a coin. Don't assume. Don't just assume or jump to conclusion. Now, let me divert a bit to intrapersonal skill. Now, for intrapersonal skill, not internal, intra, if you don't know yourself, if you don't have a perception of yourself, you use that knowledge to judge others. You leave that knowledge to judge others, to judge whatever anybody does to you, because you don't know yourself, you don't believe in yourself. That's why you see people that want to be like somebody else. It's good to have a mentor. I have one. It's good to have a mentor, but don't now want to you don't have any aspect of yourself at all. You don't have any aspect. I don't know if you get it. Have a perception of yourself. Who are you? That's what you should know. Find your purpose. Find it. Find your purpose. Find your purpose. I repeat, find out who you are. How far can you go? What's your level? If you are pushed to the wall, what will you do? Find out who you are. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Your perception of yourself. Do you see yourself as weak? Do you see yourself as lily livered? Do you see yourself as nothing? How do you see yourself? Start from there. Then you change your mentality, your orientation of who you are. Change yourself. Change your perception of who you are. Maybe as a child you have been talked down on. People make you believe that you can be nobody. You now, as an adult, work on it. Don't say I'm too old. I'm like this. I'm like that. Work on yourself. Have a perception. Have the perception. The show is almost running up, so let me just round up this. This topic. I love this topic so much. In fact, we had a training on it at our place of work, because people who don't have communication skills, and there were lots of issues. So we needed to have a meeting on it. First, work on yourself. Work on your strengths. Increase your strength and work on your weaknesses. Don't leave your weaknesses lying domain lying down and believing that this is the way you are. You cannot be anybody. You cannot be this. I can't do this. It's Sister Samuel that can do it too. It's Sister Agutoyimi that can do it too. It's Mrs. This one that can do it too. Me, I'm not like that too. Me, I'm gentle. Me, I cannot. It's a lie. You can do anything you put your mind to do. That's number one. Work on yourself. Number two, work on your communication skills with others. That's your intrapersonal skills. Communicate with others. Don't judge. Don't look down on people. Don't judge others. Your communication skills with others. How do you interact? If it is at work, be professional at work. Don't be the kind of a worker or a teacher or a staff that is laughing all over the place. A joker. They see the person as a joker. They'll say, this one is not serious. We know that one. Is it Shegun? Shegun is not serious now. Don't be like that. Have your point. That's to have your limits. I play a lot. In short, my teenagers love me because I calm down to that. I play a lot. But when I'm serious, hey, they'll just tell me, mommy, we are sorry. Because when I'm serious, when you have done something bad and your parents report to me, I will give it to you. Then I will not draw it to myself and I'll hug you and peck you. I love it. That's what I want. I want you to be the best of your parents. So work on your communication skills with others and work on yourself. Don't forget, our quiz for tonight is what? What was the point on Queen Mother's post today? If you don't post your answers on this live now, don't come to my DM to come and post. So don't go to any admin's DM or to Queen Mother's DM to come and say, or maybe tomorrow's post, you now post your answer there. Post your answers now. What was the point on Queen Mother's post today? Tell us what you think of that post. How do you interpret the post? All right. So now let's round up. Like I said, let me do a recap. Like I said, interpersonal skill is all about you communicating with others one-on-one or in a group. How do you express yourself to others? How do you express yourself without bringing down people, without judging people, without looking down on people, without you bullying others? That's for your interpersonal skills. Without being all over the place, on rowdy or being all over the place. That's one. Then how do you interact with yourself, your innermost, expression, your perception of yourself. Who are you? Wake up tomorrow morning and tell yourself, who am I? Where am I going? This is just May. You can still do a lot this year. Don't say, May has gone, January has gone, February has gone. Nothing can happen again this year. A lot can still happen this year. So tell yourself, wake up tomorrow, write your point down. Where am I going? This is 2023. What do I want to achieve? What do I want to get this year? How do I want to make impact this year? You know one thing I love about Queen Mother is that she has a target, she has a goal, and she has a vision, and she's not stopping. She's moving up. She's doing everything she can to make sure that 4G community is known everywhere, spread abroad. She's not stopping. She knows her onion. She knows what she wants. Do you know what you want? Are you just on this page to get and get and get and collect and collect and collect? Are you a collector? I posted something yesterday that, success is not for the feeble-minded. It's for the risk takers. If you're not ready to take risk, then you remain at a level for years. And everybody, you train children and they'll pass. And you will remain at that level thinking that that's the way you are. That's not the way you are. Let's work on ourselves. Let's work on our minds. Remove all the rubbish from your mind. Fill it with positive things. Queen Mother posted something, I think yesterday, about suicide. And I'm telling myself, most people give up. That's why they think that they can kill themselves. We have a lot to do. I have a story of somebody that, lost his job. The wife was pregnant and the wife lost the pregnancy. He almost gave up. But because we pushed the person, my husband refused to allow that person to give up. That's why I love my husband. Though. He never give up. If I tell you the story of my husband here, you'll be surprised. He never gives up. He believed that something can be done. He will still look for solution. He's always looking for solution. So when you're married to somebody like that, you too, you want to look for solution. I don't know if you get it. I never give up. You can never see me giving up. You can never. There was a day at the choir rehearsal, the person that was supposed to take the song did not come. And I have been sick. My boss just told me, my choir coordinator just told me, can you take the song? I said, don't worry, I'll learn it throughout the night. And I did. Throughout the night, I learned the song. And I was on medication. I said, Holy Spirit, just take over. And the Holy Spirit took over. At the end of the day, my husband came and said, wow, honey, and you're just saying that song. People start coming. Are you the one is it your song? Did you write the song? Is it? Do you have a CD? Do you have? I said, I don't have a CD. I didn't write the song. It's somebody's song. This person that sang the song. I was not giving people the song because I didn't know that the song ministers to so much people that they were coming to me to ask me if I own the song. I said, it's not my song. It's a copyright. But I had to be giving people, sending the song to members of the church because the song ministered to people in my own way. So never give up. Never give up. Please work on yourself. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on the. I'm sure I've passed the time. Queen Mother is just looking at me today. She's just allowing me to flow. Queen Mother, I love you. I've passed the time. I'm sure of it. She's allowing me to flow. Thank you so much for joining us on the show tonight. Thank you for joining me. My name is Queen Olabisi Samuel. I'm sure you had fun. If you had fun, show me love, please. Show me love, oh. Love, oh, love, oh. Show me some love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Please have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget, believe in yourself. You can be whatever. You can be whoever you want to be. Never stop believing. Never stop believing. Don't give up.